Water was on the mind of the Lyndonville trustees Monday night. The Lyndonville trustees looked over the 88-page draft plan for the Passumpsic River Basin, which hopes to improve the water quality and dam removals. The plan would focus on flood regulations and future dam removals. The discussion continued, even talking about past flooding and how it might have affected people. This plan detailed E. coli concerns regarding the Passumpsic River as well as waste and stormwater systems overflowing into the river. Some concerns about the $2,000 estimate for repairing doors at the water treatment facility were brought up, as well as discussions regarding the dangers of people wandering onto the Fay and Esther Young property reservoir. And a commercial truck driver came to this week's Lyndon Select Board meeting with some ideas about the Millers Run covered bridge. The bridge has been an ongoing discussion topic since an oversized truck drove through it, damaging it earlier this year. The trucker's suggestions included double signs at the bridge and cameras to capture drivers' license plates.
Side of the truck and DOT number. Anyone who crosses needs to pay the town itself a fine, besides the overheight and weight ticket.
Theory was as to what they were going to do aside.
And every time we approached the rink, it was clear that they just didn't want to be there on Friday.
Than usual because of this problem they found and fixed.
St. Johnsbury School Board is looking to upgrade school safety and add a new boiler to their campus. The proposed school bond won't be voted on by the St. Johnsbury community until November 5th. The school is looking to add a new dry wood chip boiler and to relocate the school offices. The wood chip boiler would be more cost and fuel efficient for the school overall. It would need to be placed above the baseball field, as there isn't any room for it in the existing boiler room. It would work alongside the two existing oil-burning boilers and produce cleaner energy. The proposed safety upgrades would also move the school offices to the front of the building and add a secondary lock to those entrances.
In addition, we are applying for a grant that's due to the Department of Public Service. A letter of intent is due November 1st for bulk wood pellet and dried chip supply infrastructure.
The front doors would still be locked the way they are now, but there'd also be a secondary set of locks. So somebody comes to the front door, asks to come into the building, the receptionist will have eyes on them. And if they let them through the door, then they can come in and they can talk to the receptionist without coming out of the secure zone. And
this is in quotes, a brief sample of basic school security measures.
So we don't get the grant. So we're not, it would be
November 4th at the St. Johnsbury School. And the Kingdom Trails are looking to extend their trail system just outside of downtown Lyndonville. The trails would go past Burke towards Lyndon's Route 114 and 122. Right now, the town is looking to come to a development agreement with those who own the private property the Kingdom Trails wants to run the trails through. At meetings, Lyndon Select Board members have been outspoken about being in favor of the trail expansion. They have said these trails would be a great roadway for tourism to Lyndonville, and they hope it draws more shoppers to the area as well.
They're trying to do is bring a connection down towards Route 114 and some potential development sites that are coming down the road.
Kingdom Trails are looking to begin the Lyndon Trail expansion next biking season.
In one way or another, by the evil of addiction. This is crystal meth. This is what a lot of these meth labs called the one-pot method. It strikes a nerve with me because you know that there's a batch out there. We had a guy up in short for us. Do we want to tell the community one of the officers is exposed? We'll have this Narcan, especially when we go into these bigger drug houses.
Connected at a certain level. And our hope is that by doing that, the people that we serve also get connected.
Also, the National Geographic, their powdered heroin, a clouded someone, and she was being arrested.
Prevention is right at the forefront. We really try and deal with the youth and to, curb the problem before, it becomes something even more drastic than what it is.
Stores in downtown St. Johnsbury have festive displays in their windows. Most stores often feature tinsel, ornaments, and string lights for the holiday season, but one store in particular features a unique look above the others. The people at the Moose River Lodge take great pride in setting up their holiday display each year. This holiday season, they use different taxidermy critters for the theme, being in the woods.
The theme can change from year to year. This year we've gone with the theme of being in the woods. As you'll notice, she's in the woods, and that's why there's really no ornaments on the trees, because we wanted to get the feeling of a girl in the woods.
And the critters used in the display can be found in the store.
The Winter Artisans Craft Fair was held right here in Lyndonville. News 7's Raymond Torres has the story.
People from all around the Northeast Kingdom gathered to attend Brooklyn Arts Council's 50th Artisan Fair this weekend.
This is our big fair of the year. We do two. We run all volunteer organization. We don't have any paid employees. And the only thing we do with our money is support arts and the development and appreciation of the arts in the schools of the new Kingdom East District.
This event brings in crafters from around the area to a place where anyone could stop by and check out their work. All artisans are carefully judged in order to make sure every item showcased is at its best quality.
I make all the frames and the footstools and benches. I make all the wooden parts for the baskets, and I also restore old furniture. The benches, I've kind of figured out the pattern and I'm myself and kind of designed it myself. It's a handy piece.
Brooklyn Arts also held a cookie sale where all proceeds will help them give back to local schools.
And I personally am a music teacher in some of the local schools, and so all these proceeds have been helping me give grants to students, scholarships, being able to buy music supplies, and also have visiting artists at my schools. So it's a great organization.
While the council has spent this year helping out the local area, you can expect for more events to be announced after the first day of next year. Raymond Torres, News 7, Lyndonville.
Okay. I know you wanted to touch on. I believe your signature
program that it gets agreement. The total.
Make a motion to.
So far, there's about $500,000 plus left in subsidy.
I'm curious, do we know who would help?
Sure. Her understanding a little better.
It's officially open.
In the end, he found the strength.
One has a little more. It's sort of my references and ancient medications he would need to take. It's bipolar. Yeah, and you can see that.
Are you good?
It's a spectrum, and we're all on it somewhere. Nice to see you too. It's beautiful work. You're a little bit more. And then anyone you love gets it. It doesn't have photographs of people.
Go through the exhibit. You look for some labels with a V sign on them. Those portraits depict our veterans, and I think we have to recognize and we have to celebrate them today.
Number one leading cause of lifetime disability from the 18 to 22-year-old onset of those illnesses. So early awareness and treatment and acceptance of that happens to be a valuable part of who you are.
Peachum kicked off the holiday season as they do each year with their annual Corners Christmas Guild Bazaar.
It's nice to invite people in and so they can see what we've got to offer. Not just the big box stores or, the big cities. We've got some good things going on here in town.
The bazaar has been held for several years and attracts people from all around Vermont and New Hampshire.
I've been coming for several years. It's usually been a tradition. My daughter and I have come, and she couldn't come tonight, so my husband is came with me instead. So for me, it's a tradition.
In recent years, social media and active website presence has really helped get the word out to Vermonters about the event. Vermonters especially have kept coming back year after year.
Guild has been open for almost 25 years, and we're open our regular season at our shop from May to October, and then it's tradition for probably at least 15 years.
Nick Anastasi, News 7, Peacham.